Hello, my crafting friends. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is your first time joining me on YouTube, make sure that you do subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell down below and you'll get notified every time that I go live or as soon as I upload a new video. So, and also, if you are on Facebook, I'd love for you to say hello. If you're just joining me from my Facebook group, I won't know who you are, so maybe you might want to leave your name on there. So today, it's Mystery Challenge number 80. I cannot believe that um, we're so far along in our mystery challenges, but it's great. So the mystery clues were black, white, gray, and you cannot use a die cut. And do you know how hard that really is? I know it's really extremely hard for me. And then once I started thinking about it, well, I guess I could have just fussy cut them out, but I didn't. So what I wanted to do was I want to make sure that this is all part of a challenge that I'm in. So it'll be really good to go in here. So let's jump on down to my desktop right away. So if you haven't figured it out yet, and if you haven't even taken advantage of it, it's a seasonal sale. It started yesterday and it does go until tomorrow, 5:50 Mountain Time. So that's, yeah, it's 6:50 Mountain Time. Put it this way, it ends early. It doesn't go till midnight tomorrow night. And 10% off your cardstock, that's a really good bargain, especially if you use lots of our Stampin' Up cardstock, but also 15% off the inks. So if you have all those old ink pads, you may want to get some of the new ones, or sometimes your ink pads just go on you. And then from the annual catalog, and I believe it's almost all of them, on the dies, and they're 20% off. And there's some dies on there that are really, really nice dies. I would suggest the tailored made tag dies. Give it a whirl if you don't have that one, but they're great savings. And what a time to save and to get for yourself, right? So stock up while you can. So I did want to say that. Let's see. Let's get on to the mystery challenge. So, like I say, black, white, and gray, or I guess it would be basic gray is what we're going to use. So, you know, I had done this last night in our card class, my online class, and I hadn't done my my project, and I purposely didn't do my project because I knew I wanted to do it today. So I have some Whisper White, or basic white. Sorry, I don't know where that Whisper White came from, but in any event, it is 4¼ by 11 inches. Now, with this mystery challenge, I'm not asking you to make what I've done. I'm just giving you other ideas. I'm using my black, and I'm also using my gray. Now I'm using this Designer Series paper, and it's actually that Peaceful Cabin or Peaceful Place Designer Series paper. So I'm using some of this stuff. So at least this way, I'm using the color palette that we're supposed to be using. And I think I'm missing one of the pieces, but we'll see as we go along. All right, so I have a piece of basic white, and it happens to be at 4¼ by 11 inches. And I've gone ahead and I have scored this at 3 inches, 4 inches, and 5 inches, and then again at 9 inches. We are doing a gift card holder today, or I'm making a gift card holder today. And I've used this with the thick basic white. Now, there's a lot of these types of gift card holders, but I've adapted this one because of a certain way that I wanted to put my gift card in there. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to do a valley fold. Hello. Yes. Then we're going to do a mountain fold. So I'm just going to score back on that and another valley fold. And I'll show you what I mean by the mountain and the valley folds. So on here, this is a valley fold, mountain fold, and a valley fold. And then again, we're going to do another valley fold on this side here. Now, this is going to, it's quite a bit smaller than what you need for your envelopes, but it will work. It'll work. At least it's 4 1/4 that way, but it works really, really well. All right, so I've got a really good score line going there. So the one thing that I am going to do is I am going to show you the part that makes the gift card holder. So on here, and we used to have a lot of different punches that we could actually do this, but I've made this a little longer than a lot of them have done because I want my gift card holder, my gift card to go like that, and it's going to flap down like this. You could also make it go this way, but I just found I had more control to do it this way. Now, you can use, we used to have different punches, but I am going to use, oh, it's not this punch that I wanted to use because this one's retired. Oh, no. I don't usually have these punches out here. Well, I can use this one. This one will work because it's not retired. This wasn't my original one. I was going to use the one with just, it was very similar to that shape. So all I'm going to do is I am going to go in here like so. And I am going to, I want it to come about this far from that edge. So I'm just going to come down and I just want a tiny little bit. And I'm going to have to actually put some muscle into this. This is the thick cardstock, so it does take a little bit more. And see, when I put it there, I had about 1/4 inch on that side. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to show about 1/4 inch on this side as well. And I'm just going to go down. And there we go there. So this is going to be enough room and it's fairly even. You can see maybe I should just, you know, once I play with this, this is going to go, let's go like this. There we go. So this is going to be good for this gift card holder to go like that. Now, I did go a little uneven here, so I do want to go in and I want to just straighten that up a bit. All right. So like I say, if I want, I could go this way, but I am wanting my gift card holder to go like that. Now, what we're going to do on the inside is I'm going to come in with my tear and tape. And I'm just going to put my tear and tape across here. I'm going to show you a little bit of a, you know, this tape is great because it's a tear and tape, but to get the even sides, all you need to do is just have a straight edge. And now I can also put tear and tape on this side as well. I'm just going to use my gift card holder and make that an even edge on that side. All right. Now I just want to burnish that down and I'm going to come in with my take your pick tool. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm just going to take this up. Now remember, like I say, this mystery challenge, I've done different things actually using this gray, black, and white. No die cutting, so you use punches. And then I'm just going to go like this. So my card, my gift card is going to go like this and like this. Now, what I had decided to do was I wanted to mat this part here. So I have this piece of basic black and it's 4 inches by 2 3/4. So I'm going to put that on here. And I also have a piece of this designer series paper and it is 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. So I'm going to layer that on there and then I'll put it onto the card base. So just go ahead and use my seal. Some people were saying last night they were having problems with their seal. You know, the seal is amazing stuff. You just have to learn to use it properly. Now, one thing is to make sure that it's clear here, and you always have to prime it when you first start it. So when you prime it, you just pull it back, but then what you do is you just take your seal like this and roll it back on itself, and the same on the other side. I'm just going to put this here. Oops, just on this side. Like I say, it's kind of different when it's black, white, and gray. Should have something a little dark on here so that you can see what I'm actually doing. So I'm just pulling this in so that you can see where I'm putting this. Oops. I'm just going to put that up there. Now there's a few ways that you can actually close this as well. Where did I get this mat from? This used to be a mat that Stampin' Up used to sell, and I know it's really unfortunate that they don't sell them anymore because it's a self-healing mat, and I love it. But yes, now below this is I just have a seamstress mat as well. So I'm just going to put this on here. And then this part is going to go right on there. So just go ahead. But you see, by rolling it back on itself, it's always ready to get going. All right. So now we have the front of our gift card holder. Let's put that in there so that we can see the gift card. So it's just like that. And now there's other ways that you can do this, and I'm going to show you. I think I've got a piece. I've got one of these things here that I can show you. This was not the one that I was going to show you with. But you could put something here like, let's see, like say this is a punch thing. You could put it here, attach it, and then you could just flip it that way. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do it with a belly band. So I have a piece of, my goodness, I think I have this lost now. So let's see. I don't know if this is long enough. I'm going to have to check this. Oh, here's my piece. So it's a piece that's 1 1/4. I believe it's 1 1/4. Let me just double check that. No, 1 1/2 by about 9 1/4 inches. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a belly band. And so all I do is I just wrap that around, and I'm just going to finger, just putting it on like so. And then I'm going to bring it around. Self-healing mats. Like I say, you can go right to you could go right into a fabric place and get a self-healing mat there as well. Now this looks like it's a little crooked, so let me just straighten this up. I'm just going to bring in this. So see, it is crooked. There we go. Funny how you can tell that that's just off by a 1/16, but all right, so this is going to go around there. Now, when I do a belly band, I like my belly band to come to the front because I know I'm going to have that covered. So I'm just going to come in with my seal. And let's go ahead and put it on here. So there's lots of different ways that we could decorate this. So what I'm going to do is I wanted to use the Snowbody Better stamp set. And I am going to use this stamp set. Seems like about the most logical one to do. So I have a piece of black because I'm keeping to my black and my gray and my silver. And I'm going to come in with my embossing buddy. Trust me, this is retired from Stampin' Up, but I am on every week, or I mean every month, putting it onto the sandbox because we need to get these back. All right, so I have my stamp set. And I'm coming in with my Versamark. I still haven't treated myself to a stamp pad, a Versamark stamp pad. I'm just going to get that there. And I'm just going to stamp this onto here. And this is quite, I've given myself lots of room. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put it down to this side. And I can use this part for the sentiment. Yeah, and you know what? To tell you the truth, I even have a pink one over here that I got from a dollar store too. So I probably have about 10 of these. I bought them for my class, so my studio, but not that we're using the studio. So now I'm just going to come in with my white embossing powder, sticking to the thing. I would have loved to have used silver on this. I think silver would have been so nice, but the color itself is here we go. And one thing about self-healing mats too is you got to be careful that you don't burn it, like you don't heat it up on the self-healing mat, because what can happen is yes, this is my new mystery challenge, Catherine, and all you do is create a card in any way with the black, the gray, the white, and the die cut machine. Pretty different. It's a lot different. And the reason I do it this way now is so that there's different things that you can do and you're not stuck with my design. A lot of people will do like a gift card holder like this. So I'm just coming in like this and just talk about having it. I'm not even deviating away from it. Normally I would try to put some color in there, but I'm not putting any color in it. Because that's a real challenge, is how do you make this pop without it using any color, right? All right, so I'm just going to go and fussy cut this. Remember when you fussy cut to move the paper? Say, not using the die cut machine, just about, yeah, it's challenging. Like you can't even really do any of your folder embossing, right? You have to, you can cut straight lines and with your punches or fussy cut. And if I'd thought about the fussy cutting, I probably would have done another project that I had in mind that I've done in these colors as well. Don't know if we can really call these colors, right? All right, and we're almost done. So I'm just going to do this like this. Yep, no, that's all good. All right, so I'm going to leave that for the sentiment. Now, we also have some of this black and white gingham ribbon. So I'm going to use this. We got to use some ribbon on it. This is such fun ribbon. And just a hint, this is not retiring. I'm so glad it's not. We're not going to lose it out of the catalog. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a glue dot because I want to hold it down. Let's go here. I'm just going to put a glue dot right about there. And I want to come around. I'm just going to put that like that. And I'm going to tie a bow on this. And this is not one that we're going to have to worry about taking it off. So I could have even put 2 strips of that on there. That might have been kind of neat. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I'm going to use my black dimensionals because it's black paper. There and there. Let's just take that off. This is just going to go on here. Oops, I think this one might be a little too low. Let me see. There we go. Just like that. We go ahead and we're going to tie a bow on here. And I probably shouldn't have cut that so soon. And just like so. And then we can also go in with our embellishments. Now I could go ahead and I could use my rhinestones, which might look quite nice. But I think what will really make this pop too would be these matte black dots. So I'm gonna just like that. Oh, and I should put a sentiment on here. All right, so out of that stamp set, there's snowflake hugs. I think that's what I'm going to put on there, snowflake hugs. There we go. And we'll just put that on and quickly emboss that as well. There we go. Now I should have enough embossing buddy stuff on here, but I'm not sure if I do or not. So we'll just go in there again. Here's my Versamark. Real challenge would be for me to do a card without any embossing on it of any type. There we go. And I do have a bit of a halo around there, so no worries. I'm just going to come and take my paintbrush. Oops. Looks like I took some of that embossing powder off of there when I blew on it. So let's just do it again. Oops. There we go. I'm just going to take that off there and just quickly heat that up. Like I say, I would do a tiny bit of a pop if I had something a little bit different on there, but it'll work okay. And I just about lost my embossing powder onto the ground. So just like this. There we go. And we'll just come in with our mini embossing or mini dimensionals. And like I say, because it's black, I'm using the black dimensionals. There we go. And you know what would also be okay on here? It could go right here. Snowflake hugs there, but I want it to go there. And let's put one more dot on there. There we go. So there's my black. Whoops. See, I'm off of the camera. It's no good. All right, so there's my black, white, and gray card. It is a gift card holder, so this is going to come off just like this and open up the gift card like this. Now, what we could do too is you could do some writing here or some writing up there. So let's just quickly go and put something on there so that we could decorate from this stamp set. So let's see. I don't know how this is going to look, and I'm afraid I'm going to get halos. So let me come in with my memento. Let's just put some up there. See, I did get a halo on there. I want to write on here. So let's just there. And then we can also just put this little hat down here on the corner, down here. This is such a cute little set. I like anything with the snowman on it. There we go. And again, I could put something else, another sentiment on there. Warm winter wishes. Snowbody better than you. In any event, that's what we can do for the inside. So let me just go ahead and put that back on there and show you that. Yes, these are such easy gift card holders to make. They use a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. And yeah, you can do so many different things with them. You don't have to do the belly badge. You could do just one, like I say, with a punched image going up there as well. There we go. All right. So I hope you like that. Don't forget about the sale. The sale, like I say, it goes until tomorrow evening, early evening, not a late evening. It goes and like I say, what better time to stock up on your cardstock than now anyways. So if there's anything, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask. And I hope you enjoyed that challenge. Black, white, and gray. Remember, it's mystery challenge number 80. Put it in on my group, and you could get a draw to win a stamp set. Anyways, have a great day. And oh, also to let you know, the last winner, I did just get her address, but I don't think you're going to be getting your mail for a while. Hasn't gone to the post office, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen with that. But it has your name on it anyways. So have a great day, and don't forget to enter into the mystery challenge. Bye for now.